Have you got a map of the...
It's right here in my head.
No?
Oh.
Well, you'll have to find it or get a new one, won't you?
We're looking for an umbrella, a crown, a pair of gloves, a horseshoe, 5 birds, an artificial leg, the kickstand from a 1967 Harley Sportster.
Hold up.
What's wrong, Mel?
We were just getting into the story when you stopped dead and started playing I Spy. What's going on?
Isn't that how it works? Set the scene, little bit of dialogue, then stop dead and play an arbitrary hunt the object game?
That makes no sense at all. There's no motivation, no reason behind the game at all.
Sure there is. People would notice how painfully thin the plot was if we didn't distract them with random minigames. Quick, let's take 2 photos of the bathroom and try to spot the differences.
No, no, no. No hidden objects, no difference spotting, no sliding tiles, and absolutely no reassembling torn pieces of paper.
I wish you'd said something sooner. So what'll we do instead? I mean, the game will be finished in 20 minutes if we take out all the random pointless puzzles.
We'll just have to include more plot, more contextual puzzles, more jokes, and more character interaction.
Well, we've wasted nearly 2 minutes complaining about hidden object games.
And the system works. We haven't got an address, remember?
Yeah, I thought we could just wander the neighborhood a bit, see where we end up.
Mr. Fagazian used to wander the neighbourhood when he was on his medication. Remember where he ended up?
Remember? I was one of his pallbearers. It's such a shame that his epilepsy medic alert bracelet was in gang colors.
Precisely.
I could see if I have any reply.
Ain't tech.
Sure is.
Plus, if you went speed dating, you...
It's a hat I received as a birthday present one year. I never wear it, because it makes me look ridiculous.
Yeah, we can't have that.
I don't really have a great interest in current affairs.
I dread to think what will happen when he finds out that Mr. Hooper died.
It's the phone.
It says 555-0200. That's right, some poor sap is getting a call from an obsessive-compulsive gamer tonight.
There's a drawer in the bedside cabinet. Getting changed would defeat the purpose. I'm already wearing...
Your mom would be proud of you.
Yep, I have nothing to fear. I like it where it is.
I, on the other hand, don't like it where...
I definitely don't want to...
I used to go out with a girl who called her Vajayjay, Old Glory. I like to think that she meant she expected people to treat it with reverence and...
Should I take the closet with me?
Nah, every adventure game these days has a closet you carry around to store things in.
Mel and I are both firm.
The vast majority of
We're. Or.
Well,
Mel does all the technical stuff. Wouldn't be of much use to me.
I am often...
Mel, I don't think I can go through with this. Now that my costume is ruined, I've lost all my self-confidence. I don't believe I can win anymore.
That's dopey.
Really? You don't think the dye running and turning my patriotic costume purple has ruined my chances of winning?
Course not. You never had any.
That's it. I'm going back to bed.
Oh, don't be soft. We travelled all the way across town on the bus to get that costume. You can't give up without at least getting to the theatre and showing them your act. I didn't sit next to that homeless woman that smelled of vodka for you to just walk out without doing your bit.
Okay, I'll do it. But only because you believe...
Did I ever mention that I have total faith in your ability to mop the kitchen floor occasionally?
I can't believe my costume got ruined. How did I ever let this happen?
As I recall, you were wearing it while eating pizza last night, and then you had to put it in the washing machine to try to get rid of the Napolitana sauce.
Oh yeah, it's all coming back to me now.
I'm not surprised. You had 11 slices. Just remember to flush when you're done.
Mel, what are we doing here?
What do you mean, what are we doing here? We live here. Have you been sniffing the mushrooms in the shower again?
No, I know that. I just mean, why aren't we at the theater? The auditions end in a couple of hours.
If we go halfway across Manhattan without an address and a map, we'll get lost.
I won't get lost in the theater district. An experienced actor like me...
Which sidewalks?
Those...
That's...
I need help.
You've noticed as well, have you? Something particular you had in mind?
I can't find where I wrote down the address of the audition.
Well, when did you get the call?
Last night, while we were demolishing that pizza.
In that case, I'd look for the pizza box or the napkins. You were all over that pizza like hair on an anchovy.
Thanks, Mel.
If...
There's not a...
You... Put...
There's not a...
Put...
We had a pizza delivered.
We haven't thrown it out because we're convinced that the box is stuffed with cheese but haven't found it yet. There's a slightly stained napkin.
It's the nap...
Oh,
Hey, there's something written on this pizza napkin.
It's probably another suicide note from the pizza delivery boy. That kid really needs to get...
No, it's the address of the theater where auditions are being held. This napkin can...
It also contains most of the pizza sauce that didn't end up on your costume. We haven't got an address, remember?
Yeah.
Mr. Fagazian used to wander the neighbour.
This napkin...
It...
Mel, I found the nap.
So where exactly?
I have
Great, the A train runs right past I have no idea. Now that you've got the address, maybe you could get a map which shows us...
Mel.
What's up, mate?
God,
Oh,
have we got a street map anywhere?
I doubt it. We never go anywhere other than the bodega, the laundromat or work.
How can I get directions to the auditions then?
Do what I do when I have a research paper due.
Buy one from that smart...
Or just look it up.
I can use the address.
Do you need a hand? I know you're not the most
No, I think I'm okay. Hey, does Google know where I'm going? Or do I have to enter a destination?
How could Google possibly know where you're going unless you tell it?
Well, they have those maps that know where you...
What?
Those big maps at the mall that say you are here. And I always am.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that map. Otherwise, we'll end up in Mount Pleasant instead.
Shall I?
Yes, and...
Huh?
We haven't got a map, remember?
Yeah, I thought we...
Mr. F...
Remember?
Precise.
It's a map that...
I love how Google Maps lets you customise your route. You can even set it to find the route that takes you past the least number of crack houses.
Here's the map.
What's this mark?
I think it's the symbol for a...
No, it's ketchup. You haven't left my site and you haven't eaten anything. I just don't know how you do it.
Have you seen my invitation?
You had to be involved.
Oh yeah, these are prestigious...
Wow, I guess your acting skills have
Not really. I only got one because the stage manager ran me over in the parking lot last week. And I took an invitation in exchange...
How are the back spasms?
Easing off. Should I take...